can be here too.
Okay, so any member of the team has any question?
I wanted to ask, so the originality of what you created is the merging of these different, let's say, exercises, games, and then the ability to calculate the score of each student and monitor his performance, right? Because the actual bits and pieces are not very original, right?
Yes, so our idea was to make it easy to the teacher and not to make something very original, because there's a lot of different exercises in books, in the internet. And we didn't.
Okay, I got this. So if the teacher wants to integrate other games that already exist, is it easy? Is it easy for him here to do?
Yes.
But yeah, sometimes the baby become. Sometimes the baby say they move go city center like city.
Yeah, another one. Well, yeah, it would be easy to implement another games because we created a functionality, well, to apply and increase this library of games that we have. So yeah, it would be easy.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Okay, no more questions for.
I would have a small question. Did you have into account the inclusiveness? I mean, is it possible to use the game for people with special features, with handicapped or?
Yeah, we thought about, for example, the game of Select Mammal. If, for example, a blind kid obviously can see the screen, we can make the audio and saying by the name of the mammals, and it's a fish, so everyone can play it with everyone. There's no problem.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, great. So thank you very much, Dolce Vita team. A big applause for you for being all the weekend working and working so good. So thank you very much. And well, let's go with Avocados team. I think that they are already here, right? Avocados team, are you here?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, Luis, are you the captain of the team? Are you gonna present the project?
I don't know if I'm the captain, but
who's gonna present the project?
I'm going to present the project.
Okay, Dana. Okay.
But Luis is going to show the screen because I can't show the screen.
Okay. Yeah, you have now the permissions. Let's try it.
Luis, can you show me the screen, please? Or
yeah. Can you? Yeah, I'm gonna share the screen, and Dan is going to present.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. Okay. So Luis is going to present. Okay, Luis. So remember that you have 3 minutes to do the presentations. I will turn on the clock when you say ready or let's go or something like this, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
So we are the Avocado team and the education video game. Next. Luis, yeah. So this is the design. So how we came up with the idea is that we were trying to make class exciting and fun and engaging and learning for all ages. So we were inspired by things that were engaging and competitive already. So we thought of an arcade. So that was for our design and what we wanted to create in the experience. Next. The purpose of our game was to engage students in their competitive side, since they're still engaging in teamwork, and since it's an important component in the workforce, we still wanted them to learn in class as well. So it was a mix of teamwork and learning in class on a specific topic, or depending on what the teacher was explaining at the moment. Next. So this is the overview of the concept. So we have the login at the left, which is the very, very beginning. And then we go to alumno 1, which is the student number 1, an example of how it would look, with one side of the game with the figures and the other side with the questions. And then the 3 on the lower side, those are the reactions they would get depending on the class reaction. So that would be either the dragon throwing a bit of spark or the soldier attacking, depending on the student's percentage. So if they got like 80%, they would the dragon would attack higher than 80, or if the dragon or if the class got lower than 60, then the dragon would attack, being an end of the game. So, and on the very, very side of it, on the right, it's the question. So that's where the professor will be able to answer their question and the answers they want for they to play the game. So the professor or the teacher would already be the ones creating the game for class. Next. So this is the login. It's not showing well there, but in the login there is that side that we wanted to show, but it's not showing here. Next slide. Okay, so here we have student 1, and this is an example of how we were having this. So this is the phone side, which it has like, we wanted to make it like a Street Fighter type of game. So on the top, that's why there's like a competitive side on the top. And there's the question and there's the answer. They have to answer it on each time in order to go to the next question. Next. Yeah, so yeah, it's not showing, but here is like the show the teacher how you put the questions and answers for the game. And here it is. Next. And that's it. That's how it would look. Can we show the coding?
Yeah, I think we made the page is like mainly functional right now. I can send the link here and you can play a little bit, or can I show you a little bit of the game?
You can.
Sorry, I stopped.
If the jury asks for that,
I don't know.
you can do it, or if not, you can share please share the link here in the chat. Yeah, and all the people here maybe could check your project if you want.
But here is Ovi from Microsoft and a part of the jury. Congratulations, Tim, for this presentation. I really love the retro part of the Street Fighter thing. So congratulations for that. I was wondering how you came with the gamification part. How do you think that gaming could be a good motivation for students to get more engaged in the classroom?
Well, we were inspired mainly by Kahoot, and we wanted like students to be really engaged. Like, I feel like sometimes even with Kahoot, like you get the game, but then you like forget about it after a few like hours. So it needs to be something a bit longer and something that incorporates teamwork. That's what we really wanted to do in this one, because Kahoot is very individualized and you have to like work it yourself in order to actually win the game and be top scorer. So this one's mainly like by group effort. Like the teacher at the end will be able to get that data too of like, they could save the data of like the class percentage for each question of if they got it right. Like let's say for question 1, 60% of the class got it right. And so the teacher is able to like analyze that too. But we were mainly looking for the competitive side with teamwork. That was our idea of this game.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Super clear.
Hi, so this is Steve. also from the jury. I work with Lego Education, so gamification really important, and it's great to see it. Just so that I understand it, so as the students answer the questions correctly, so their characters are battling, right? So they'll do more damage, or they'll fight back the other side, so that they can almost sort of see their progress as well as they go through the game.
Yeah, that would be shown in the screen projector, because there's like 3 devices being used here. Basically, we have the teacher, and then we have the student app, and then we have the projector screen. So on the projector screen, it's like the class percentage. The dragon will attack if the percentage of the class is lower. So let's say 40% of the class got it right, so the dragon will attack, and you are able to see that for each game. But it is individualized, because we want to make it in the game that we made for the coding. It does show that. So individualized for each phone, each person can show and see if it's correct or incorrect. So they get immediate feedback from that too.
Great, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So now you have the link in the chat of this room. So if you want to start playing now, I think that you can do it, right?
Yeah, you can play right now. The animations are not done. It's a little bit difficult, but you can create one question and log in with a user and check the question.
Okay, great. Well, very great done. So let's go with the next team, which is headphones. Headphones, are you here? Are you in the room? Are you ready to present your project? Someone from the headphones team? Say hello. The one who are gonna present the project.
Hello. The person who has the site is not yet in the meeting, so we will wait for some time.
Okay, maybe. But how?
He's on his way home now, so he didn't know it was by this time. So
okay,
maybe in 10 minutes.
Okay, so let's go for the next team, and let's see if in 10 minutes the person from headphones is ready. So the next team is Cositronics. Cositronics, are you here? Are you ready?
Yes, we're here.
Okay, who is gonna present? Ariel? Are you
gonna
present?
be me. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Ariel. Now you have permission to share your screen.
Let me just see if it works. Should be okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, cool. So
let's, when you say.
Yep, we can start now.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be introducing our project, Nav AR. We're Gustronics, and this is our team.
Okay, to begin with, let's define the problem. This is mainly based on the inequality that exists in accessing education, as well as having the necessary materials to learn as well as possible. This results in the lack of visual elements in online and face-to-face education. For example, in Mexico, many schools do not have materials or laboratories for basic subjects, but almost all students and teachers have a smartphone.
So what is our objective? Well, we aim to develop a web-hosted repository for AR-powered learning.
On the development of the tool, so we are aware that this kind of elements exist, but the way we put it together is unique and simple. So we didn't know how to do these kind of things, and we learned in 2 days to do it. Principally, the augmented reality thing and also the animation thing. We used Autodesk Maya, CATIA, Visual Studio for HTML code, and also other things. So next slide, please. Here you have some pics of the project. So how we develop it, we have a website, we have animations, and also AR experience.
Now let's take a look at Nav AR. With the addition of in real-time animation, Nav AR will improve how we learn. Now, as for our budget, we would spend almost 88% of our budget on program licenses, web hosts, and domains, among other utilities. Also, we agreed on putting here the web design and the app design costs, and as you can see, we are well under the budget. That is it, and thank you for your time, and welcome to Nav AR.
Okay, that's great. Gositronic team, that was great. It's functionality, the web page and the app that you designed? It's not working?
The website is functioning right now, so I think my friend Samara is gonna put the link in the description, in the shadow of the video of the conference.
Yeah,
and the AR right now is working, but it's with a third-party app, because we didn't have time to develop a priority app, as you can probably imagine, with 24 hours.
We should buy the permission to do it with our name, but it's working just with CAD models. But we are looking forward to do it with animations. So that's why we have more developers on animation.
Okay, please share the link of the webpage in the chat. And if anyone from the team wants to ask you anything, you can do it now.
Yeah, if I may, this is Sobi. Congratulations for the project. Really good, honestly. It's the very beginning, but I want to highlight the way you presented it. It was very structured, and we could understand the whole process of thinking. So congratulations again for that. But as you have only 3 minutes, I missed the first and for me the most important part that was presented, and I would like you to repeat it if it's possible, which is the problem you're trying to solve. Can you please elaborate again? What is the problem you detected, and how this app is going to help to solve it, please?
Sure, if I may. So basically, we know that not everyone has the same access to materials and high-end laboratories, especially in underdeveloped countries. So in our experience, we would like to aim to give everyone a chance to see how the world works by using what everybody has right now, which is a cell phone. So the idea is to aid with visual representations of, for example, chemical reactions or physical reactions, and enable everybody without the need for a lab or very expensive components to see how everything works. And that would be, well, a real opportunity for people who don't have access to this type of equipment.
Okay, understood. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Daniel wants to ask you something.
So it's the idea that you would create the content that shows up in AR, or would the teachers be able to create content like the animations and the models and stuff that show up in AR?
Actually, we already planned for a subscription-based model, so we would have
we are thinking that, for example, with sorry, my internet is kind of. But,
sorry. Yeah, it's okay.
As I was saying, our development team will create the animations in 3D. So we upload it, and for example, the free version of the app or the web application will be about basic subjects, like, for example, elementary school, like mother language, math, biology, for example. And then if you want to experience with specific subjects, like for university, for example, like electronics, I don't know, then you have to pay like a subscription for the entire university or college or whatever. And then you have access to that. But we as a team develop the animations.
I see. And so the initial costs that you're saying are to sort of get it up and running, and then you rely on subscriptions to sort of have money to generate content that could be used.
Yeah, that's the original idea.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that's great. Let's go. Very well done, Ghostetronics. Great job. And now let's go to the next team, which is Geniales. Geniales, are you ready to share?
You hear me?
Yeah, Marcos, are you going to share your screen?
Yes, I'm gonna put the camera.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Excellent. Okay, so I can share my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the permission now.
Okay, I think you can see it now, right?
Yeah.
Well, hello. We are live streamers, and we want to inspire children through real-life application games. Okay, so what's the problem here? We have found that we have very little field students, and we need more. That's the truth. We're gonna need a lot more because things are going fast, and there's a lot of jobs we're gonna be obsolete just in a few years. But we have the problem that kids really don't know what STEM fields are. They don't know what a mathematician do, an engineer do, etc., etc. And we want to remedy that. Okay. So what are we proposing? We are proposing both a game, but that shows real life application of jobs, because we have like games, okay, very fun to play, yes, but they don't really translate to anything real. And we have the opposite. We also have like labs which do both, motivate the children and show real life, but they require hardware, they require money, okay? And this will be just software. Okay, so this is an example we've built. We have pitched 6 games, but we're just gonna focus on one of them, which is this, just a recycle. And we're gonna show kids, well, first, okay, it's good to recycle. You wanna to the glass, cardboard, plastic, etc., etc. But how can we automatize the process? Okay, how we're going to code? How we're gonna save people from doing this boring task? Okay, so through pseudocoding, really, because we don't want to teach to code per se. We just want to through graphic interfaces and show them a little bit of coding and show them that, okay, this is what a programmer do. You can program your robot and it's gonna do all by itself. You don't have to do anything anymore. So how are we gonna do it? We're gonna go to conventional events and go there for the school, because our clients are really the schools and academies. The tool obviously is meant for teachers and kids, but this is the final product. Obviously, the feedback with the teacher is really, really important. So while the kids are playing, we want to show the data, to share the data with the teacher and show what they're doing, how they're doing, and so on. We just make some calculations, and with a model subscription-based model, with just €3 a month per student, and around 3 schools, supposing each one has 300 to 400 students, we could be given in 6 months. And this is the team. We are just 4 because we had some problems in the beginning, and that's all. Thank you very much for everything.
Okay, thank you very much, Marcos. you made it on time also. So
yeah,
perfect.
yeah, that was a
Yeah.
struggle also. I have to
Yeah, that
have a
was
clock
great.
here, and I was running fast.
Great, great. So time for questions.
I just wanted to know how did the team come together? I mean,
Well,
did you?
we were lone wolves all. I just got with another guy, which is Pablo, and the other three people were missing when we started. So the Diego, actually, the one here, has to rearrange a lot of people around, and we ended up being 4-3. We also have a bit of trouble because they are from Mexico, we are from Spain, but it was actually quite the challenge to organize all the people more than put the project together. But it was actually first time experience, so it was nice.
Yeah, science, technology, engineering, maths are traditionally disproportionately represented in terms of people who follow them by females.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you might need a female to
exactly.
integrate in the team that possibly different aspect?
Yeah, that would be awesome. And actually, one of the reasons why we made this game show real life application is because when I was in one of the round tables of the event, I heard a lot that girls really don't like STEM because they don't see real life application. Like they don't understand why a girl doesn't understand why coding will help his mom or his neighbor. So we wanted to show that this also with these things. So show them that yes, you can help your neighbor, your grandma by doing these things.
Very good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You had some troubles with the team at the beginning, but you made a great effort. Putting together Mexico and Spain. So congratulations for that.
Yeah, thank you, Diego, for the effort also.
No problem. Okay, we don't have any question more, so let's go for the next team, which is Super Player. Super Player, are you ready?
I am ready.
Sorry, just a moment. Our mate Usue is waiting for entrance.
Okay. Yeah, Uxue?
Yeah.
Okay, and who is going to present the project?
I'll do. Jordi Alba.
Jordi, okay.
Yes.
Great. So now you have the permission to share your screen.
Thank you very much.
And let's go, Super Player team.
All right, I'm gonna share a video for you. So there you go. Tell me if you can hear, by the way.
Okay, I'm ready with the clock. No, we can't listen it.
Cannot listen it. All right. Just a second.
Yeah, when you share the screen, you have to click on the options also to share the
sound.
The sound.
Sure. Thank you very much.
What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be. Hey, I never thought of that.
Nowadays, everyone has access to all kinds of information. Digital era is ours. And what effect will have the application of digital devices for learning purposes? Just imagine an app that helps students discover their vocations. But now don't picture an app, think about a video game. Thus, Usue emerges. It refers to our team's girl name, aiming to empower the woman's role in STEM. As a team, we propose a multi-platform social role-playing game for children aged from 12 to 16 years old. There, they can customize an avatar in order to face challenges of professional activity. Minigames are used to make students compete and collaborate with tasks, to improve their teamwork skills and build a community. Data about the student is stored and compiled into a dashboard explaining the student's skills, evaluations, and analytics, so that the teacher can analyze and choose the best orientation for that student. This study is based on the Myers-Briggs personality type classification. In addition, this proposition was validated by an actual teacher, proving the usefulness of the video game. According to the Sustainable Development Growth Criteria, this will be the impact the video game will have in our society. €12,575 will be the cost of the pre-release version of the development of the device. Finally, this is Ushue's multidisciplinary and well-connected team, formed by the following members and accompanied by the mentor Esther Thid. And thank you very much for your attention.
I want to add, before going through the questions, I want to add that our project wants to differentiate from the usual teaching that you have in schools and have a split part without prejudices of children that are studying. Because when they tend to relate stuff to things they already dislike, they just reject it and never accept it again. Also, I want to add that we thought in a feature partnering with enterprises such as Lego Education or Pixar Animations to allow them to create levels and mentoring for us, and we would create suits, customizable stuff for our game, so the kids could actually wear a Lego set in game and be represented as they want. Also, the teachers will have access to the data dashboard that will be highly customizable for them and easy to access. And to support what I said before, not only enterprises, but teachers would be able to work with us to create their own levels and add their own stuff from the class. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Jordi. And I think that you use the name of the video game or your digital tool. You were inspired by one of your teammates, right? No, Xue.
Yeah.
And
all right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. Okay. Someone from the jury has any question?
Yeah, I would like to ask, first of all, Jordi and team, congratulations. I really like the way you put it. I really like the way you present it, and also the goals you're standing here. Congratulations, super inspiring. There's nothing bad in dreaming big, so congratulations on dreaming big and trying to partner with Lego or with Pixar or whoever you want. Just dream big. Just congratulations on that as well.
Thank you very much.
How do you see this Ushue being in a daily task in a school? Do you see it as a part of a school moment teaching? Is it more of a homework like thing, or how do you see it in the daily life of a school?
All right. So we see it as a team building cooperative application that could be used in any class. For example, science, the moment the teacher wants to do an activity because the children are too dispersed and he wants to team build and he wants to focus the children on something, he could use this application. And also in moments where they are mentoring or those sessions that are highly focused on the children, they could use it to actually extract the data, talk to the children, and orient them perfectly.
Crystal clear. Thank you, Jordi.
Thank you.
Okay, Steve.
Hi, Jordi. Yeah. So one of the key pieces for us whenever we're looking at digital software is child protection and child protection policies. So it seems that this is a game, if you're going to create an avatar, where the children would probably have to have some kind of login. So have you considered how that would work and how the security around that app would work? Do children have individual logins where you need to store data, for example, within the app?
All right. we thought about to protect the child from external sources and unwanted logins. We thought about just closing this environment to a single school, so they could work only in environments of the same school, not allowing the chat to be available to avoid any harassment, to avoid any unnecessary stuff, and everything visible by the teacher. We also thought that we could have users synchronized with the school, so they wouldn't actually need to create or give any personal information other than that, and the school would manage everything from that.
Great answer, thanks. Our lawyers would be very happy with that kind of answer, so thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that was a great question. If you want to go to a meeting with Lego Education, yeah. Okay, so let's go. Very well done, Super Player team. Very well done. Congratulations. And now let's go with the next team, DevMex, who is gonna be the captain of the next team.
Hello, we are DevMex.
Miguel?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Juan Pablo is gonna present.
Yes, we made a video and we're going to present it.
Okay, give me 1 second and I will give you the permission, Juan Pablo. Okay. Okay, now you can share the screen and I put the clock on when you say it to me. You are unmute, Juan Pablo? You are mute?
I'm here.
Now. Okay, now you're
Will
there.
you give me 1 second?
Yeah.
Do you see the video?
I think that we see it, but it's in pause, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have
Hello everyone, we are the DevMex team and we are going to present Mindspace. For our approach to the challenge, we noticed that math is a main reason for people to avoid getting involved with STEM careers because mistakes are unforgiving, it requires a lot of practice, and now the pandemic has made things way worse for professors to monitor students. For this reason, we created Mindspace and our digital assistant to help students of primary education learn math in a competitive and fun way, and give the professors better tools to do their job. This site is going to be free for students, but professors and institutions are going to be able for less than €5 a month to make classrooms, get statistics, reports, and other monitoring products. For this project, we are going to allocate our €15,000 to pay 2.7K of labor, 6K to prototype design and development, 3.25K to marketing, which gives us an extra 305K for headroom and unexpected events. Our aim is to be able to reach 672 institutions by 2 years, which represent about 5% of the market, which is equivalent to €26,550 a month, and we expect to get a return on the investment in 21 months after the release.
Alright, let's take a look at the application. This is our homepage. Here, we'll tell the users about the features that make Mindspace unique. We'll also show them how they can integrate Mindscape into their classes, and the different pricing tiers we offer. Let's imagine we are a professor. We'll sign in, and over here, we'll be able to see all of the classes that we have created. We can look at the lessons, and let's take a look at one of the example activities. In this activity, the student will be able to learn about spatial location by entering some coordinates which will move the robot. If the student were to make a mistake, the robot might fall into the water, or it might even fall off the map. In this case though, the student successfully completed the task. Good job. Let's go back. Most of these games will also be able to be played in real time during classes as blitz games. Another very important part of Mindspace is performance statistics. You'll be able to see in which topics your students are struggling or which students need the most help. Right now, we're currently looking at the completion rate, the attempts made, and the time spent per activity. That is everything from our part. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, perfect timing. Great, thank you very much, the next team. Thank you very much, Juan Pablo, and the rest of the team. And any question for you? For the next team?
What does what are you offering that other monitoring and grading systems are not? I mean,
yeah.
What is so unique about what you are offering? And congratulations, the presentation was really informative, very good.
Yeah, thanks. And well, I think there's a couple of things we're offering. First of all, I don't think we mentioned it, but we're really focused on Mexico's market. But what we're offering is not really to reinvent the wheel and make the most fun game ever, but really to focus on the curriculum that most professors just have to, because we don't think that a lot of professors are doing bad their job. Sometimes the institute, well, the government just don't allow them to be free and stuff with the things they would like to teach, or when they have to do a curriculum. So we're really focusing on doing those book exercises and yeah, those more pleasant. That's one thing. The other thing is really the assistant. We want to make like focus on this guy that is a virtual assistant to be more helpful, because a lot of, I don't know, Khan Academy, I believe, there is just videos and there's just exercises, but you don't have a guy like, hey, you're doing this wrong because of this and this. And we want to focus also on the mistake part of the learning, because as we said, mathematics is very tough on mistakes. Like people make mistake with a sign or whatever, and they don't really understand it is just wrong. You have 0 or whatever. And right now we want to show like, this is what happens when you make that mistake. If you put if you change the sign or whatever, you're gonna break the.
Yeah, very useful, very focused and very useful. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Anything? Other question?
Yeah, I'll follow up. So with some of the work we've done in Mexico City, we know that actually a lot of the teachers we were speaking to, they were primary teachers, were really struggling to also engage the parents to be able to then support at home. One of the things that struck me as I was looking at your app was how simple the interface was. And because of what Phoebe was just saying there, really streamlined and really focused on one thing, actually that could really play into the hands of helping teachers help parents engage at home. Had you considered the life of the app outside the classroom at all, or were you focused more on the in classroom?
Well, it is open source, right? So the business model, I mean, it has the ability for institutions to integrate it into their curriculum, but it is really supposed to be a free for students to work if they're excited about math and they like the they like the product, they can go further. And if they are being monitored, because there's a lot of homeschooling, not so much in Mexico, but it exists. and the teacher would be the parent too. So if the kid is doing well, he will be able to see and maybe give them more if as a professor to motivate them even further. So that's the statistic part, I suppose. And
Thanks.
if you're on the other side, the professor, you can do that too, but on a remote setting, I suppose too. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Miguel, Juan Pablo, and the rest of the team. And very well done. So congratulations for being all the weekend working in this project. And let's go with the next team, which is Provolossi. Provolossi, are you here? Are you ready?
Yes,
Sergio?
I'm here.
Okay, give me 1 second just to give you the permission to share your screen. You got it now.
Okay, give me 1 second. Share screen. This one. Computer sound. Okay, can you see the slides?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm ready with the clock. So
I will start right now. Hi, I'm Sergio, and I want to introduce you to MySlab. MySlab is a tool that allows teachers to provide laboratory-like experience in schools and universities where the labs are not available. Laboratories are essential for teaching STEM subjects. Labs allow students to appreciate the beauty of STEM without applying in real life what they learn in classes. The sad truth is that not everyone has access to laboratories. Some schools and universities have difficulties in providing that experience. In poor countries, schools want to teach STEM but cannot afford all the necessary equipment. In other places, the labs are available but are overcrowded because of too many students. During COVID, many countries restricted access to labs, so students were forced to learn all the theory without actually applying what they were learning. This video shows how MySlab can help in this situation.
Good evening, guys. So today we're going to see this beautiful and gorgeous circuit. So as you can clearly see from this dial, do you have any questions? Do you guys? One at a time.
Prof, I can't hear you.
And now that you have plenty of time to analyze it, you can clearly do the assignment by yourself at home and the homework.
I tried to reboot my computer, but it doesn't work.
Take out the pencil and the notebook. Now I'm going to flip it from the other side. As you can see. Okay guys, as I just did for your colleagues in the other sessions, I just created this circuit and your task is to recreate it as similar as possible by yourself. Good luck.
Guys, I'm trying to connect LEDs, so can you check if they're right?
Yes, I think they're right. Now we'll start to connect the potentiometer.
Yeah, I added to the ground, everything right. Good job guys, good job.
So what is MySlab? MySlab is an online collaboration tool that allows groups of students to work together on a chosen online simulator. Each student can click, type, and interact. In order to work, MySlab relies on simulators, many of which are already freely available online. MySlab is developed to be a lightweight solution. It synchronizes students' work by sending HTML changes rather than an entire video stream. We call this technique DOM synchronization, and we've developed this concept during the hackathon. The solution makes MySlab suitable for students with slow internet connection, like for instance, poor countries. We've already built a working prototype. So here we see a teacher that creates a new lesson and waits for students to connect. The students are organized into groups and a laboratory HTML page is shared. In the video, we can see students actually writing a computer program together or painting in cooperative mode. The development of our platform will take about 4 months. We estimated about 10,000 for research and development and 4,000 for servers and testing devices. It was a pleasure for us to give our contribution to the challenge. I want to thank Lorenzo for creating the video, Alessio for helping me developing the prototype, and Sebastiano for his help with prototype and business stuff. Thank you.
Okay, great, Sergio. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can listen myself twice.
Oh.
So I take advantage of this. Oh, there's a lot of echo, yeah.
Okay, switch off the microphone, so when you're talking, I will switch it off. I will switch it on when I will speak. So, okay.
Okay, Sergio team, this is Ovi from Microsoft. Congratulations for the presentation and the project. I like the cooperative way of it, but I'm gonna get a bit techy here, guys. You were thinking on servers and you're thinking on collaboration. Have you ever considered how cloud computer can optimize your investment and the way you can develop and scale Mouse Lab?
Our idea was not to rely so much on cloud, but for instance, when we're creating for instance, there is a class, and in this class there is a teacher who starts the lesson. Then there are different groups of students which are collaborating together. Each group of students will have a student which will basically stream the HTML changes to the other students. And this is done in order to basically improve the connection stuff. So you, rather than, for instance, if there are a lot of students and they are maybe in the same classroom, they're working together, but they don't have the lab. In that way, basically all the connections are made locally, so there isn't much lag or stuff like that. When we're working with students that are dislocated, but that are not in the same place, basically it's the person that has the best connection with the one that will stream the HTML changes. However, it's not such a heavy stuff because we're streaming only HTML changes, not the entire video stream, which allows to save a lot on bandwidth, so it's also more suitable for low internet connections.
Okay, super clear, and thank you for your answer. Yeah.
Okay, more questions for Sergio and his team? No? Okay, you made it so well that there are not more questions. Great.
Okay, thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go with the next team, which is Tripod.
Yes, we're here.
Okay.
So let me share the screen first.
Okay, you are Marina, but you are with the Joan user?
At my side, and later I have my other colleagues on.
Hello there.
Online. Yeah.
Hello. Okay, give me 1 second. Done. Now you have the permissions.
Okay, let me 1 sec. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me see that I'm passing the audio.
You have to do it before you share the screen.
Oh,
you have
before?
To yeah, before. You have to choose the option to share also the sound.
Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Okay, now, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so if everybody is ready, we will start the presentation. Good evening. We're Tripod, and World Classmate is our approach for the STEAM educational app that complements regular classes and helps the teachers. Currently, in education, there are issues that will be addressed with this app. Motivating children and making them learn through collaboration is a good way to start. Gamifying the experience is the way to go. This app allows students to learn not only about STEM through games, but also teaches that helping other students can be fun. The students help each other by answering questions the other have. The student can ask questions regarding each other's subjects and receive an answer from any of the students around the world. This saves repetitive work from the teachers and reduces the need for private classes outside school, which has an economic advantage for the parents. Those responses are supervised by the school teachers. To pose a question, the student needs a star. All students start with 5 stars, and they get rewarded 5 more stars each week if they keep using the app. They also receive 1 star when they answer correctly. The app also has games. These games are also grouped by subjects. Each game gives a star when completing it. Before you play the game, on the loading screen, there's a quote from an international important woman related to STEM. This is a good way for girls to identify themselves and get inspired by them. Here, we can see a couple of games as an example of the gamifying learning. These give the student experience points, which level up their character and conducts to the next section. Each student has a profile with an avatar, levels, and badges. The avatar is customizable and allows each student to be represented no matter its personality, gender, or disability, if any. The levels give students rewards and scores for each STEM branch. They can also access global ranking where they can search for their friends. This enables a network creation with many possibilities for each student from very young. In the settings menu, there's an option for translate automatically because not everyone speaks English, and our goal is to be as inclusive as possible. That's why we also have dyslexic and colorblind modes. Finally, we have the app version for the teachers. Here they can see the students grouped by classes, the stats for each STEM subjects, and all the questions and answers posted by their own students. So this has been our approach. We hope you like it, and thank you very much for the attention. Okay, so that would be the presentation, 3 minutes straight. So now it would be the time for answering any questions you have.
Okay, great. Perfect time too. Yeah, and
that's awesome. Yes. Here again, Ovi. Congratulations, team. Super straightforward, well presented. Kudos for you. Sorry for this, but I want to challenge you a little bit here. You mentioned gamification, but I wonder if you can explain which part of your app is empowering gamification in the classroom. You mentioned gamification in a few features. Where do you see the gamification in your app?
So the gamification, how the app works is that they are exercise, and how we gamificate them is we take the exercise and we put it as a game, okay? And that game you can play it at home, so it's gonna be like you can play it at home, and also you can play it on the classroom. All the subjects, they will have like specific games with the specific things they're teaching on the class.
So I told you I'm going to challenge you. How do you see the part of the stars that you explained?
Part of the stars, yeah, that's what we did here is because we wanted to make the kids like compete each other and be like excited to solve the problems and be like more active. Like that's the whole idea. Just make like people active and excited about that. So we did these star points. How it works is you do an exercise and it gives you stars. With that, you can use them to make questions around any kid around the world. And later, if you answer these questions, you also get stars. So that's we could say it's like a coin system here.
So just for you to know and for everybody to know, that is the gamification part. It's not putting games in your app. The gamification part you created, which is awesome, is the system of rewards that you're giving for them to be playing as a game, but also gaining the right to participate more and encourage them to participate. That is the gamification part.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Can I ask something? What you showed is amazing. I love it.
Thank you very much.
In order to make the game fair, you need to take into account the fact that different ages have different engagement with school because they have different goals.
Yeah.
You know, when you are looking at the sample that is just before university, you will have much more interaction, much more engagement. So in terms of being able to make the game fair, you need to categorize in order to avoid biases. And that will not be easy. I mean, how do you think about that yet? Sorry.
So, no, it's okay. It's okay. We planned this whole thing just because we want to motivate people to enter STEM. We thought that when people are already in university, they already have been motivated to enter there. So our target was a little more younger ages. So that's why like the whole art and all the stuff, it's based to those kind of people. But also to differentiate between the different levels we have, the teachers are going to have a code they're going to give to the students, and those students are going to register to the teacher.
So you have different levels.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're going to have different levels because the teacher has a code, and when the kid subscribes to the code, they're going to give a specific games for the grade they're already on. But also I want to remark that everybody can play the game, but just there's a specific feature for the children have this access for the code. I've explained that part correctly.
Okay.
And there was also the part of games in class that it was another button, and it is that the teacher can propose a game, and for example, the first 5-10 minutes of class, they can play the game all together, and then see which is the student that has the highest ranking or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Within the class, it's easier to make the game fair.
Yeah. So is that all the questions?
I know we've had 2 questions. I just wanted to make a quick comment.
Okay,
actually, what I'm really liking from what I see here is actually the support part, the questions and answers part.
Yeah.
Actually, there's so many apps where you have games available to students to play, but this is the bit that I really like. Again, the challenge here is child protection and being able to share universally across the world. So I don't really have a question, but I have something for you to really think about, because I think you've got a great idea here, and I think you've got something that if you could nail down some of those the really fuzzy edges, which I'm not saying you have, I'm saying you would encounter them in being able to share across boundaries and across, GDPR and all those restrictions that you have, then I think you've got a really nice way for students to actually share and talk to one another in what could be a very positive and safe environment compared to where they might ordinarily ask questions. So just, again, I would share the kudos there for that idea.
It's funny you say that, because when we had the idea, our first thought is like, okay, these are kids, we need to maintain them safe. So when you're gonna ask questions or solve them, previously you need a code from the teacher. So that's the first barrier. So first safety. So first you need a code to be able to answer the questions, or to be literally in contact with the community itself. So we previously thought about that kind of problems. So, but yeah, very interesting. So thank you.
So who is the team? Sorry, who is the team?
My friend here, it's Paul Serra and Galdo. I don't know if he has the cam on. I don't see it. Oh yeah.
Okay, congratulations to Tripod team. Very well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for the feedback, Stephen. I think that they take well notes here. Okay, so let's go with the next team, which is Many Steam. Are you ready, Many Steam? Who is gonna present the project? Hello, are you there?
Yeah, we are there. I think
okay,
Marina will lead the way.
Yeah, we are here and Marina on the way. So
okay, what's meaning on the way?
Marina, our friend.
Yeah,
our leading lady. She takes the floor.
But where is Marina? I can't see her in the list of. Marina, are you there?
No, she's here. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
Like my Wi-Fi dropped
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So you are gonna present. You need to be the hoster, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So good luck, and I have the clock ready. So just tell me when you start.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone, and we will be introducing our solution model. So I think that we all can agree that learning by doing is the way to go, like through movement and cooperation and immersion and human interaction is the most efficient way. We are also convinced that the best way of understanding is a very expensive way to see those things. And so we envisioned our solution called dynamic system representation through play. And you can visualize it as an application for so many different subjects with various difficulties from 8 to 16 years old. So what's the solution we propose? How we apply this digitally? We will have like a teacher.
Sorry, I don't know if it's me, but it's very difficult to follow the
Yeah, Marina, I will post the time. Can you go 10 seconds before, because we lost you.
The Wi-Fi, I'm so sorry. This is
no problem.
Okay. So basically this dynamic system representation can be used in so many different subjects and applied in so many different difficulty levels. So basically, we will have a teacher simulating this model, and then students are joining in from their phones. So allow me to show our mock-up of how this will exactly work. So the teacher will have a place with the way they understood their local models, and even have a library of exercises that they can access and are made from other teachers. So again, let's look, for example, how they can edit a model. We've made this so we give accessibility to teachers. It's the most easy way it can be.
Marina, we'll lose you again. We lose you again, and I think that is. Can you hear us?
Marina, can you please turn off your camera? Maybe it will be internet connection better.
You can inform the solar.
Hi, Marina.
Yes.
Yeah, we lost you like 10 seconds. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone of the team can present.
Maybe she can turn off her camera.
Yeah, Marina, turn off your camera, and maybe the connection will be better.
So.
Okay, talk now.
Like
Let's try.
Camera, maybe it will work better. So yeah, which part did I miss? Like, are we like on the markup?
Okay, let's try now. You have like 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Tool editable and accessible for teachers. Yeah,
Marina, we can hear you properly. Maybe Mark is suggesting that maybe you can lower the quality of the screening in options.
Is this possible?
Yeah, in video configurations, you can go and take off the HD and choose another quality. Or can other member of the team can do the presentation, because we lost almost all your presentation. Okay, Marina, can you hear us?
Yes, can you?
Yeah, I think that now is going better, but working better. Try to share again the.
Yeah. Can you receive me now?
Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it again. You have 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the teacher interface basically, and we can see how they can edit a model very easily. Just drag and drop. That's all they have to do. With the position, just change things like the motion and the movement speed. That's all they need to create an exercise, and then again they have access to a library, open library, to provide these resources. Then we shall see how this translates to the student interface. And all the student has to do is join by a room code, and then they are assigned a role. In this case, a sun gear in a planetary gear system. Then they have feedback, sound feedback, to see how they are doing in their position. And then all the students together complete the model. So that's how it works. And again, this is reinforced by a gamification element of a shared ranking worldwide from the classes punctuation. We also have taken into account the financial plan, and it's subscription based, but of course with free options for more accessibility. And our main goal for the first year is focusing on creating a bigger library of content. So getting it from teachers and from STEM professionals who want to collaborate to make this library greater. And that was all from us. I'm sorry, very sorry for the interruption, and I hope you have any doubts.
Okay, thank you very much. Very well done, Marina. Doesn't matter about, don't worry about the technical issues. It could happen when we are in live. So yeah, I don't know if the jury has any questions for you. You were also an international team, right? You are from Spain, but here you have people from other parts of the world.
Yeah, we all joined individually. Yes.
Yeah, Turkey, nice. India, Germany.
Yeah, that's a great effort. So congratulations to all for the result. And any question for? Okay, Stephen.
Yeah, so considering that you came from 4 different places, was it easy to agree on what focus you should have, where you should put your ideas? Did you see the same need then coming up with each of these places, or was it just a gut feeling of this feels like the right kind of app that we want to create?
Well, yeah, if I may speak for the group, it was actually very interesting because we all felt the need that classes needed to be more engaging. So of course, this gamification element. So we actually agreed pretty easily on this idea. The problem we had was pitching it because of course we have developed it so extensively. But yeah, it was actually very satisfying to see that we all agreed on the same needs for the world.
Yeah, and here in this point is very important the role of the mentor. And this weekend we had very good mentors. So thank you also. Thank you very much for the mentors for being all the weekend supporting the teams and doing the guidance. And this is part of their effort too. So thank you very much also for the mentors. And well, let's go to the last team and last time for headphones. Headphones, are you there? Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, who is gonna present the project?
I'm going to make a short presentation, then my colleague would make a show of a web app.
Okay. Okay, you have 3 minutes for your presentation. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have, who is gonna do the screening?
I would share the screen. Yes.
Okay, so now you have the permissions to do it.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry.
Almost here. Okay, now we can see your screen.
No. Can you see the PowerPoint?
Yeah, we saw a web page.
No, a PowerPoint presentation.
No, maybe you have to share the whole screen. Go a step. Go one step before. Stop sharing the screen and let's try again, please.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Do we see it now?
Yeah. Now we can see it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are the Headphones teams, and we are here to present a game application called Scikit. Basically, this is our team. We are all in Germany, and we study and we also work at the site. So basically, our idea is inspired by a team member who was initially discouraged from studying STEM due to the difficulty of STEM. And he brought up the idea of optimizing educative videos and also making games that would be able to make STEM attractive to children from an early age. So basically, this is the app would enable children as young as 1 year begin to build tools and do chemical, biological, and physical experiments through games, and also optimize it for them to watch in videos. Basically, yes, this is how it would work. Build, for example, assembling a car, and we tend to make this this app more difficult depending on the age group. Okay, we'll share this on the web app. So this will be on the web app. Please, could you make my colleague Yusuf share the screen, and he presents the web app?
Yeah, who is your colleague?
Yusuf Dosum.
Yusuf, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Yusuf, now you have permission and you have 1 minute.
Okay, can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
Sorry.
Okay, I paused time.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is the web app we are trying to create. Our goal is to create a web app, a web cloud-based software, or an app that will make kids be consciously attracted to games and learning platforms. And our aim is to make parents, because we are trying to target parents and kids, and because the corona has made us understand that so many kids in the global world don't have access to quality education during the corona pandemic. And we are trying to build this platform for kids to within the age group of 2 to 13. And the goal is to make them have challenging games in collaboration with STEM, like things that will make them have this awareness towards STEM from the young age. For instance, we have this game that said select cards, select player, 2 players, multiplayers from different homes, and they can select, and it gives them random cards. and after which they can get scores. So the goal is to always give them this graphical and animational view that's make them attracted, because at a younger stage, kids are more attracted to colors and graphics, and this creates a subconscious memory into their brain. And when it's time for them to choose courses or programs to do in the future, in the later stage of their years, they can always be easily attracted to STEM courses, because, for instance, they already seen plugs, they've seen cars, they've seen airplanes, they've seen so many things like this while they were kids. So this memory is what we are targeting and trying to make them choose STEM over every other courses and programs. And
okay. Okay, Yusuf, the time is over. Thank you very much. We had just 3 minutes. Okay, that's a real web page. Do you have it on? So you, please, can you share the link here in the chat?
What we'll do now is I'll host it on GitHub so that it can be shared amongst everybody.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, great. So thank you very much, Yusuf and Uchenna, for these presentations. I don't know if someone from the jury has any question. Erica, okay, you are not from the jury, but you have a question. Okay,
I would like to. I have a question for jury actually. So our presentation were interrupted. If they didn't understand well what we meant in the presentation, we would like to present again if they let us do.
Well, we have all the executive summaries from all the teams. So now we will go to the jury deliberation, and we have also that document. Okay, so don't worry about it. I know that you have a lot of troubles with the presentation, but we have that document, and that could help us. Okay.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
Don't worry, Enrican. And any question for headphones team?
Just a brief question. Yeah. Can you please identify apart from motivation and that color attraction that you share with us, what is the main problem or the main situation you want to support, you want to help here with your application?
Coming from developing countries like Nigeria, and it's really tough to get kids to start learning programming, learning technical skills, and the only thing that is currently trending in Nigeria or developing countries is the kids are now using smartphones and tablets at a younger age. So we're trying to use this platform to reach out to those kids and those parents, because currently education is only about 8 hours a day. They go back home and they do something else. So while playing games, we want them to play games that are more into technical and STEM related programs. And this is just to create this subconsciousness into the memory of the kids. And hopefully it makes them choose STEM when they're growing up as a bachelor or high school stages.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much to everybody, to all the teams. You made a great effort. I can assure to the jury that you were all the weekend working in your products and in your projects. You had a great attitude also, and yeah, thank you very much. Now you can relax. You will go, the jury and I will go to another room to discuss about your projects, and then we will back maybe in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and give you the awards, okay, to the best teams. So wait in this room just for this 15 or 20 minutes, And yeah, very well done. Just good luck, cross fingers. And yeah, you have time now also to do some videos to remember this event, to do some photos, and to post that you have been here in Hackstein, have been part of this event. And we want to thank you again. And yeah, let's see you in 15 minutes, 20 minutes with the results. Okay. So now the jury, let's go to the other room.
Thank you, Diego.
Yeah.
Best of luck to all.
All right. Then while the jury is leaving to do the job, I'm going to replace Agustin, who is going to be the person in charge of giving the Geniali prize that you remember we talked about at the beginning. I think it's only us. Could you hear me well and see me well?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. All right, fantastic. Okay, well then, these, I'm going to read what he sent me, okay? Thank you all for your participation in this incredible event. And I subscribe what he's saying. It was an incredible event, and I was very, very, very proud of all of you. You did an amazing job in presentation, the project, and everything. Back to my text. As you know, we had an open challenge for the team with the most active using the official hashtag of the event. Can somebody say to me what was the official hashtag? Very good, excellent. With a 21, I think, at the end. The team with the most activity on social networks and that has won the 5 licenses to use Geniali, I think it was during the year, is Goostronics. Congratulations. Fantastic. Can I hear somebody from Goostronics? Nobody?
Yes, we're here.
Yeah,
Hi.
thank you very much.
Okay, then congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Well,
It's
then,
the first time in my life I feel useful using my phone. So good.
That's very good. I will remember that one. Okay, well then, I wish you a lot of luck. And we have now to wait 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm very nervous. What about you?
So much.
So much. Yeah, me too. Me too. So, well, we had a really interesting meeting with the jury. The decision was very difficult, but now we have the results. The first thing that we want to say is thank you to all the participants. Thank you to all the mentors. You had a great effort you made of Hackstein, a very interesting and nice and great event. So thank you to you. And I would like to give you a very big applause, please. I want to see you giving an applause in the camera. Yeah, you deserve it. So thank you very much. And okay, Rocío, you want to go?
Okay. Yes. All right, the big moment has arrived. Then let's start. The third prize of €1,000 in gift card to share between the members of the team goes to Super Players.
Thank you so much.
Very good. I would like to say a few words that a member of the jury asked me to tell you. They were very impressed by the fact that what you were trying to do was pushing girls into STEM. And not only that, that you mentioned the companies that have the same concern as you about inclusion. Then thank you very much. It was really great. We're very proud of you. Congratulations. All right, now we go to the second prize. The second prize of €1,500 in gift cards to share between the members of the team goes to Provolossi. Congratulations. All right. Can I see somebody from Provolone?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, well then congratulations to all of you. And I also want to say that the members of the jury asked me to tell you that you have to think of how to escalate what you've done, because there's a lot of things you can do. Everybody was very impressed. Thank you very much for your work. Congratulations. All right, then we already gave the second, the third, and now we're waiting for the big moment, you know. Who's going to be number one? And for that, we're going to have, I'm going to give the floor to Maria Cortina, who is the global head of social commitment. Social commitment is from Siemens Gamesa, is where we do all these programs on education and STEM, and also to protect the environment, like planting trees, and also taking care of the ocean by just cleaning, making sure that the beaches are clean. All right, with no plastic or anything. Well then, I give you the floor, Maria. Thank you and welcome to Haxton.
Okay, thank you, Rocío. And thank you to all the participants and to all the organizers of this second edition of HASTEM. We are more than happy at Siemens Gamesa for having the opportunity of being part of this great project. And now I want to announce the winner. And the winner is a team called Tripod. And I want to congratulate all the 4 members of the team: Marina, Mark, Johan, and Paul. Congratulations! You will be awarded with a 2,500 euros award, and we will manage to go ahead with the project you have present here. So thank you very much and congratulations. Anyone from the team there?
Thank you very much to Siemens Gamesa and Spanish startups to being possible to do this. And well, as you can see, I'm quite a little bit nervous, but thank you very much to all of you, and congratulations to all the participants.
Okay, thank you to you. And we think, we are sure that we will have the opportunity of develop your project, and that will bring us a lot of success pushing technological education within students, which is one of our main goals as a social commitment department. Okay. So if there is not any question or suggestion, I will go for the closing of this event for this second edition. So today we close the second edition of HASTEM 2021, and we do so with the presentation of awards to the 3 best projects, as we have just done, designed by contestants from the 4 corners of the planet. I would like to congratulate them again, the 3 winners, for their ingenuity and their dedication that brought out the best of themselves in the design of a digital tool that awakens STEAM vocation among our youngest. This event shows us once again that together we can change things and keep moving toward a better society. And for this, I would also like to thank all the participants of the hackathon. Some have won a prize and others have not, but all of you have contributed to the success of this initiative. I would also like to thank our partners in this edition. Without them, it would not have been the same, of course. When we talk about children, education, innovation, or sustainability, their names spring naturally to mind. Lego Education, Microsoft Education, UNICEF, and Sustainable Development Solutions Network of United Nations. I would also like to thank the university that have joined us over the last few months to offer roundtables that I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have, because of the wealth of ideas and solutions for a better STEM education. I am talking about UPM in Spain, TUHH in Germany, Ibero Puebla in Mexico, Ain Sams University in Egypt, and University of Aalborg in Denmark. I also can't fail to mention the mentors who generously gave their time to guide and advise our contestants throughout the weekend to make sure they got the best out of their ideas and themselves. And the members of the jury who had such a tough time deciding who deserved the awards. Finally, I would also like to mention our partner in the organization of this event, Spanish Startup, a team of young professionals we have helped, who have helped us to make this event a success. Thank you. It is the second year working with you, and we are very happy with your work and with your support. Every day, I am more and more convinced that there is strength in numbers. Here we are, renowned organizations and companies, world leaders in our field, prestigious universities and students from all over the world. Together, we have sent a powerful message to move toward a better and more sustainable world. We need talent in STEM. Talent knows no gender, nationality, or social status, because every talent and vocation that we lose or live and discover it, whether in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, is one step less toward the Agenda 2030 and the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. That is the roadmap towards prosperity in a fairer and a more sustainable world. The time for changes is now. Choose STEM, be a change maker. Thank you for your attention, and thank you all for being with us today. We'll see you next year, hopefully, I'm sure of that, for the third edition. So bye-bye. Thank you very much, and have a very nice year until we meet again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Congratulations and thank you to all of you.
Thank you very much.